Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to Sunday, day 1022 here in the Daily Antidote of Song. So glad so many of you are popping into the room. Glad to see you. I love everybody waving, and it's so sweet to see all your smiles. So welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Hi to everybody out there on Facebook Live. I'm Joe Rossi. I'm with Carpe Diem Arts, and we're here today singing one song every day, making each day better one song at a time, just like we always do. And I can see lots of our old familiar faces in the room. And Facebook Live, we can't see you, but we know you're there. And it's really nice to know you're there and to get to meet some of you sometimes when you come in here. So we've had a slight change of plan today. We were going to have Nancy Kerr and James Fagan today coming in from the UK, and they had to change plans right at the last minute. So we are rescheduling them. And because we're very lucky, Aryn Geier, who's in the room and was going to do tech, is actually going to be able to share a song today to keep us singing. So I love how everybody gets excited about Aryn singing. It's so much fun. So let's say hi to everybody in the room. First of all, hi, of course, to Aryn coming in from Brooklyn. Glad to have you with us today, Aryn, and I'm glad you're so good at making a switcheroo. Hi, Kevin in DC and Deborah in Kentucky, Susan in Ohio, Ann in Knoxville. Hi, Deli in Maryland. Hello, Bronwyn in Victoria. Hi, Aloysius in Westford, Mass. Hi, Sheila in Florida. Arlene in Berkeley, California. Hi, Leah in Illinois. Hello, Cricket in Maryland. Hello, Steve and Michelle, and happy January birthday to Steve. Hi, Trish in Victoria, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hi, Caroline in DC. Hello, Storm in Massachusetts, Fred in the DC area and from the DC Labor Chorus. Hello to Sarah in Texas. Nice smile today, Sarah. Ann in Silver Spring. Hello, nice to see you. Nice smile on you too. Hello to Luda and Mark in Victoria. Hello to Mabel and One Bear in Massachusetts. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Hello. Hi to Peggy and Penny and Ralph in Victoria. Hi, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Hello to Linda in Orcas Island. Hello to someone moving about on an iPad. Oh, it's Deli and her son. Hello, Deli and her son. And Julie in Ontario, Canada. Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island. Carol in Connecticut. Cliff Inland in Vermont, or at least the Cliff half. Busy Graham and Stu Hickman. Hello, good to see you guys. And Annette in California, hello. Martha Wagner, hello. Laris coming in from, now I'm going to forget. I remember and I forget. The UK, I think. Laris, nice to see you. I got that right, okay. And Bob and the other bear floating around out there. And let's see, folks, off video today. We've got Gary, Kat in Vermont. We've got Lynn in Connecticut, Jenny in Suffolk. Field and Karen in Oregon, Isabel in Florida. Hello, Kristen in Washington State. Hi, Mommy in New Jersey. And Jane in Silver Spring. Tom and Sandy in Western North Carolina, Bruce, other folks still popping in the room. Hello, hello, and hello. Let's all take a deep breath. Always I love to shout out Busy Graham, Executive Director of Carpe Diem Arts, and the force behind so many scenes, including this one. And so thank you so much, Busy Graham. I love Stu. Stu is like this one right over here. So thanks for being here today and being part of this. So I did already announce that Nancy Kerr and James Fagan had to change plans at the last minute this morning. So we are going to happily reschedule them for another day very soon. And because we're so lucky, Aryn is already in the room and always has a song she can share. So we are going to sing something, I think maybe Revelsy, with Aryn Geier, who is on the board of directors of Washington Revels, who has been with us in this program for an eon and a half, and who has a very cool, what's it called again? Your crochet work? It has a cool name.
Oh, my Etsy store.
Yeah.
I don't really do the Etsy store thing so much anymore, but I will say that my favorite thing to do now is to just take projects on commission for people that I know and love. So if
That's
anybody has any knit goods slash crocheted goods needs, you just let me know.
that's really fun. So your site, your Facebook page, what's it called? Because it's so much fun.
Oh, closed loop goods. The
Thank you.
original intention behind it was to use exclusively secondhand slash recycled materials. That's actually how I learned to crochet. I could never crochet with yarn. I tried so many times and I could not figure it out. The thing that helped me learn to crochet was crocheting with plarn, which is when you cut up plastic bags and string them all together to make a long string of yarn. And
Okay,
for some
that's very
reason,
cool.
I could learn on that, so I have like big plastic baskets made of plastic bags.
What? So your song today that you're bringing us?
Now I can crochet on with yarn.
That's really cool. Your song that you're bringing us today is crochet themed. Oh, no, wait.
Oh
Right. We're
yeah.
heading off
Oh
on a
wait.
tangent. All right. What do you got, Aaron? We're excited to sing with you. Thanks for
All
being here.
right. Yeah, anytime. I love getting to chat with you all and see you all every day. Yes, that's a great idea, Nancy, having a knitters, crocheters, embroideryers, quilters Zoom and hangout. That sounds like a lovely time, a little craft day. Anyway, so I thought that I would bring in an old favorite that I think almost all of you know. This is Wild Mountain Time, and this song means a great deal to me, as it does to a lot of people, because for those of you who are familiar with the Washington Revels, whenever we have just finished a good show, or a bad show, no, there are no bad shows, they're all good. After we've finished a good show, we, the cast, the crew, the company, all of us, we like to go to a little spot close by to Lisner Auditorium where we perform called Bertucci's. And it's a pizza place, it's an Italian restaurant that stays open extra late for us, just so that we can come in and have one good hour of celebrating and eating some pizza and catching up. And of course, what do we do right after we get off stage from having sung for, I don't know, a good 2 straight hours? Well, we sing some more. And that's just what we do. And the song that we always end the night on is Wild Mountain Time. And the reason that this song is what we end with is that it is this hopeful, melancholy sort of song. And the chorus lyrics go, "And we'll all go together to pull Wild Mountain Time, all around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go?" And those lyrics make it feel like it's about something more than just picking flowers, you know? It feels like this very genuine question of, we can all be together, we can all coexist, we can share this world. And it feels like this really beautiful open hand, this invitation to just come along with me, you know? And I think probably one of the most emotionally charged moments for me was I was a Rebels teen back when I was in high school, and I was in the show all 4 years of high school, and when I was a senior, I was also in May Revels, which is, of course, in the spring, and this song is always in May Revels. And my friend and castmate, who had also been in all 4 shows with me, and so who I had gotten to know quite well, was the soloist for Wild Mountain Time that year. And it was this real moment of like closure of a chapter ending. And this song always makes me think of chapters ending, but also other things beginning, you know? And it kind of feels like picking flowers, you know? You pick a flower and that flower stops growing, but the roots are still there. And next spring, those roots are going to resprout and new plants are going to pop up. So for those of you that do not know this song, or that know a different version of the song, if you know other lyrics to it, feel free to sing your lyrics. It's a folk song. We all know slightly different lyrics. I'm just singing the ones that I know. I'm going to teach you the melody, and then real quick before we sing it all together, I'll teach you a couple of harmony parts, just because I'm singing it a cappella, and I prefer a cappella when there are harmonies, so even though I won't hear the harmonies, you'll get to hear it with the harmonies, which sounds better to me. So, here's the melody for the chorus. Let me make sure that I'm starting in a good place. And we'll... Yeah, that's an alright key. And we'll all go together to pull Wild Mountain Time, all around the bloomin' heather. will you go, lassie, go? So that's the melody. Let's all do it together one more time. And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? So that's the melody. There are a few harmony parts, and the one that I know is, of course, the alto harmony part, which means I might actually have to shift this melody up because I started the melody in a comfy range for me, or forgetting completely that, of course, I'm going to teach you the alto harmony, which is a little bit lower, so let me move that melody up a little bit. I started, and we'll all, let's go. And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Let's sit it there. Does that feel comfy for everybody? Go. Okay, so if we're starting here, and we'll all, the alto part, instead of and we'll all, is gonna go, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And will you go, lassie, go is always in unison. There's no harmony on that because we all sing it together. So let's sing that alto part one more time. And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? That's the alto part. If you want to add a soprano part, or a bass part, or just a funky, fresh little, you add whatever parts you want. I won't know, but I'm sure I'll feel you singing as well. So, let's start from the very top. We've got some verses. Feel free to harmonize on the verses as well, or just sing the melody. It is, the world is your mountain full of wild mountain thyme. Alright, here we go. Now I gotta find my key again because I just sang the alto part. And we'll all. Oh. Okay, there we go. Here's where we're starting. Oh. Oh, the summertime is comin', and the trees are sweetly bloomin', and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find no other to pull wild Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Woo!
That song feels good to sing. Even when your voice is a little cracky because you didn't warm up enough.
Aryn, that was so beautiful. And I know you usually have backing tracks when you sing in here, but I gotta say, that was like super really perfect without a backing track. I was really living on that. And I was.
One of these days I'm gonna have my instruments here. I just don't have room right now for guitar or keyboard.
It was gorgeous a cappella. And yeah, that song is it's just so moving. I actually got so distracted by singing it and trying harmonies that I forgot I was hosting. So when it ended, I was like, well, that was great. Who's going to thank Aryn? And I was like, oh, I'm going to
Oh
thank
wait, that's me. I no, it's fine. It's fine. I can run tech and host and sing.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
you go.
Thank you. Thank me for that song. That was fun and
Aryn the Magnificent. So, Aryn, thank you so much. Why don't we just chat for a minute about
Absolutely.
so it's usually used in May revels, is that
It is.
right? And
That is true.
we have another song in revels. I say we from the perspective of someone who's also been going to revels and has worked
Yes.
there before.
Who is a reveler through and through.
Yeah, I think. So the other song that we sing in May revels is we were talking about it before. I like to rise,
Country life.
country life. Yeah,
That
so
one's
very
much more.
boisterous.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually it's Sunday. I'm really glad that we went with the sort
Kind
of
of the-
calm and zen. How many folks in the room already know Country Life, or are we gonna have to bring that next time? Okay, I'm gonna say that looks like a little less than half. Okay, that's awesome.
Okay,
Good
I
to
guess
know.
we don't know it so well. It's a fun one. You'll like it. We'll have it someday.
Definitely.
It's a very fun one.
I find it actually really hard to believe that in 1,022 days we've not had it yet. So
I
maybe
know.
hopefully.
It's possible that maybe we've had it, but we just don't remember it as well.
Yep, yep.
It's a fun, funky little song.
I'm gonna actually hats off to anybody who remembers all 1,022 days because I was here for most of them and I don't even remember them all. So I was just gonna say we've got some cool stuff coming up at Carpe Diem Arts, and I really do want to remind folks that if you want all of the Kathy B you could ever want in an hour. Wait, let me look at Busy. Busy is an hour. Kathy's concert. Okay. So it's impossible to get too much Kathy B, but as much
That is
Kathy
so
B as you
true.
can fit in 1 hour. So that's Kathy Bullock doing a Carpe Diem Arts house concert January 26th. Is at 7 p.m. and it's virtual. And Busy, you want to just go ahead and tell us what time it is? We'll get a link in the chat, but I'm a little slow today.
Yeah, it's 6:30 to 7:30. And the link can be found at carpediemarts.org. Healthy Families, Healthy Communities is the program. And yes, it'll be a wonderful hour with Kathy Bullock. Thanks,
you.
Joe.
Yeah, no, thank you. So I'm super excited for that concert and we'll be attending and I hope lots of you will also. And I just will find the link and put it in the chat while we're all still here and while Aryn is singing a second time. And lots of other great stuff always coming up. And also I mentioned we have a lot of amazing singers coming here for our New Year, New Friends, rest of our New Year, New Friends month. So please jump in for as many days as you can in the next 11, 10, 9 days, 8 days left. And then I was also going to mention we've got really cool things we're doing for Black History Month in February and for Women's History Month in March. So please stay tuned. If you're not on our email list, please jump on it. You can go to the Carpe Diem Arts page at Daily Antidote Song and get on that. And before we sing again, are there any other things that I should be saying that I'm forgetting? So Daily Antidotes of Songs, Santidote reveal parties every day next week, which starts tomorrow, right after the Daily Antidote. So if you got a gift or gave a gift and still want to show the person or show your gift, please do come in any day next week that you can, so we can go do that sort of after we end every day. And I see Aloysius is holding up a yet to be opened envelope. Wow, Aloysius, you got some serious patience over there. Whew. Yeah, I'm not going to say that I waited like maybe I was supposed to wait. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, I don't think we ever said if you're supposed to wait or not. I think
No, but I
it
do
was
love that
dealer's
lots
choice.
of people are waiting. Yeah, dealer's choice. All right. So let's see. Before we sing again, I'm just going to check to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Looks like we're good. Okay, gang, let's go ahead and sing again. And while we're singing, I'll get links in the chat that we promised. Aryn, are you ready to go one more time?
Sure thing. Why not? Before I sing again, I will go ahead and do a little plugging because I guess that's what the artists are supposed to do. So I'll do a little plug. For those of you who are in the general DC area, the DMV, and are not currently on the Washington Rebels community listserv, we are having a special event on April 16th. And the save the date for that just went out, but we're going to have the save the date put up on the website and such and things like that. And that special event is to celebrate Washington Rebels' 40th anniversary, if you can believe it. And I am on the event committee, so I'm doing a lot of work on that event. So also you can come and hang out with me if you want to come to the event. And there will be, it's a fun celebration of 40 years of Rebels and especially some other specific things that we'll get to celebrate. And it's really wonderful. And April 16th, yes, April 16th at Glen Echo in the Bumper Car Pavilion. And yeah, keep your eye on the Rebels website to see more information about that. But I'll send you a link sooner to the time once we have that stuff up. But just keep that in the back of your brain if a fun Rebels event sounds like something you might enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks, Aryn.
All right, let's sing one more time. Come on, wake up, girl. Wake up. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find no other to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild together. Will you go, lassie, go?
Thank you so much, Aryn.
Thank you, guys. All of
Aryn
you.
Geier, everybody, let's give it up for Aryn Geier. Pulling time out of a hat there, and thank you. Really, really great, Aryn. It's such a pleasure to work with you and to sing with you, and I want to thank you so much for being such a great part of what makes this community so special. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Aryn, I think actually that was really a perfect Sunday song. We should do that on purpose.
It's a nice Sunday song.
And for Nancy Kerr and James Fagan, who we're super excited to sing with, just stay tuned for our replacement date. And we're sending them lots of love out there, and can't wait to sing with you guys soon. And I think we're good now for the rest of today. Everybody feel like they're good for the rest of today?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how Arne says, let's just breathe that in. And then Jaden said it yesterday. I thought that was great. Let's just breathe that in.
She's rubbing off on us.
Yeah, she sure is. All right, but I'm not putting a rabbit nose and rabbit ears on or anything like Arne does. All right, gang, thank you so much for being here. Let's all wave goodbye to Facebook Live. Facebook Live, thanks for joining us today. We can't wait to see you tomorrow.